baby, just give us an hour. I need to feel it, I'm gonna feel it. You make me come alive. I try to run away, but my soul keeps me turning back. I'm tired of being sane. Clone, we're still lying in my bed. All the colors are dead inside. The whole world goes to black and white. The moon is falling, I hear you calling. My city is on fire. I hear a bang and my heart beats skips. Rock hard knuckles and easy checks. Where are you, baby? I'm still your lady. I'm gonna burn you down. I try to run away, but my soul keeps me turning back. I'm tired of being sane. Clone, we're still lying in my bed. Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny, you can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give us an hour. I need to feel it, I'm gonna feel it. You make me come alive. I try to run away, but my soul keeps me turning back. I'm tired of being sane. Clone, we're still lying in my bed. All the colors are dead inside. The whole world goes to black and white. The moon is falling, I hear you calling. My city is on fire. I hear a bang and my heart beats skips. Rock hard knuckles and easy checks. Where are you, baby? I'm still your lady. I'm gonna burn you down. I try to run away, but my soul keeps me turning back. I'm tired of being sane. Clone, we're still lying in my bed. And it's dead.
Greetings friends, it is I, Sumi Yellow, and I welcome you once more to another live stream. This time around, we're gonna continue our adventures through Professor Layton and the Pandora's box. In the last episode, we got a lot of done in the first chapter as we searched for what we thought was a child, but it turned out to be a dog. And we returned him to its respectful owner. Respectful in quotations, of course, due to the attitude that these ladies seem to have since we met her. But anyway, welcome. Hopefully everyone here is having a fantastic day, and if that's not the case, well, that's what I'm here for, friends. And without further ado, let me ask you how you're doing. I am doing pretty well thus far. The temperature has not been the most pleasant lately, as my sisters have probably mentioned already, but we need to continue moving forward. We cannot cry about sun activities all day. Anyway, we have mysteries to solve, so let's get to it. Game is overpowering you a bit. Thank you very much for letting me know. I didn't even have to ask that time, huh? Thank you very much. Getting the technical stuff out of the way from the get-go. As we should. I wouldn't like to be reminded of something like that when we were approximately like an hour in. That would have been totally uncalled for. It's important to let people know when there's a technical issue that they can easily solve after all. Greetings, Madam Panda. My humble request that you lower the input volume of the video game that you're currently displaying. Much obliged, Alfred. Huh. You typed it like a letter, dear friend Alfred. Thank you very much for letting me know. I was just talking about this topic in particular. Thank you very much, both of you, for letting me know about the subject at hand. But without further ado, that should have been solved, and if not, please let me know. That should be better right now. Right now I'm just waiting for the confirmation that the volume situation has been resolved, which it should be. I lowered it at least, I want to say 30-20%. Slightly lower. That is so strange. How about that? Is that any better? Much better, thank you very much. Anyway, without further ado, let's continue. Say, Flora, where you been hiding all this time? Yeah, she just showed up unexpectedly, but it would have been pretty weird. You have reached a very welcoming middle ground of music and voice ratio. Thank you very much, friend Alfred. I appreciate that very much, as it should be. It is very strange since I have not played around with the volume settings since the last stream. Perhaps it was one of my sisters. But anyway, no matter that, we are not here to be sound engineers. We're here to solve a mystery. Well, that's what I'm here for after all anyway. Well, until I found that little dog, I'd just been relaxing in my room. Really? You got your own room? Sure I do. It's the middle one, the third carriage. Wow, you do know that's the room right next to ours, do you? You were just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my power of observation is rather rusty. Perhaps the devil has been playing pranks on the panda lasses of this cruel world. So you're saying there is some sort of entity that plays around with audio settings in your streaming software? Because honestly, as outlandish and ridiculous as that might sound, my sister is Sumi Magenta. So it's totally possible. My word. Why has the train stopped? What's going on? Samuel, you dolt, what did you do this time? Hey boss man, chill out. There's a broken train like just sitting on the track. Until we can move that thing out of the way, we're not going anywhere, man. I almost forgot about our dear conductor's, as they say, more calm attitude. This entity is rumored to go by the name of Ryan. Huh. Well, they do say this entity in question seems to be on the more loud side of things after all. Very, very loud. A road train? I assume we're gonna have to investigate the train and figure out why it was just left there with no one in attendance. Perhaps a malfunction in its circuits. I won't have your laziness tarnish the military brand. But trains are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it? I will not hear excuses, especially if not from a layabout conductor like you who barely earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Huh. Sounds like your usual CEO in my opinion. Or leader for that matter. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, uncle. Uncle? I might be your uncle, but I am also the president of this railway, and I demand that you address me as such. Okay, alright, sure. Whatever you say, your majesty. Okay. Did someone leave any coins on the leaves? Oh, someone left a coin in the rails of the train, which is absolutely unsafe. It's a miracle our train didn't get stopped. No, I'm too nice to that indolent, scruffy nephew of mine. All the louse does is complain. It seems like this complaining attitude, we could say, runs in the family. It's easy to forget how amazing this train is. What seems to be the problem here? Oh, sorry, Mr. Passenger. See this gigantic freight train parked on the tracks and it's blocking our way. Clearing the tracks is gonna take some time, so sit back with something fizzy and wait. I see. Can I lend you a hand? For real? Oh yeah, that would be way helpful. You think you could find a way to move the train blocking the trucks so we can like get moving? Huh, I remember you. You were the mechanic who was saying they were bored because there was nothing to do because these trains never got broken or anything. I guess this is your time to shine, my friend. Step aside now. We're not going anywhere until the train moves off the tracks. They don't seem to be doing much. No, not at all. Unless their method of fixing things is crossing their arms and looking grumpy. Until we get this train out of the way, the military express ain't going nowhere. And there you go. Puzzle number 26. The first puzzle. Wait, I have an idea. Because number 3 is gonna have to move last if you want it to end up right here. Okay. Before it was blocked over there, so what if? Is this enough space to move the other ones? It is. Okay. What if we move this one here, this one here, and just like that, we have moved our trains.
And now to test my theory. Ha!
Marvelous.
Wonderful.
There we go. Hopefully we should now be able to continue our journey. Looks like we're good to go. Give me just a second, we'll be up and running again. Gee, so much for the mechanic. Christ. We're finally moving again. It shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone. I wonder if we'll finally find any useful information there. I hope so. Okay. Oh, just 2 puzzles that we missed. That's fine. We can do them later. That is the whole point of Granny Riddlestone's shack, after all. Oh, that is the end of the chapter? Usually it asks you to save after the end of each chapter. Wait, where's Flora? Dropstone 50th anniversary. There seems to be some sort of event going on in town. The country village of Dropstone. The train's looking pretty trash, so we're stopping here for repairs. Of course the train's gonna look freaking trash after Layton suplexed it in place. I don't know if he suplexed it in, but at the very least he picked it up with his bare hands and put it down. Hopefully with the people outside of the train. A capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village. The professor, Luke, and Flora decide to take in the sights around Dropstone. Okay, what do we have here? A coin. Look at this poster, Professor. Yes, it's quite lovely, look. Oh, but there's something quite odd about the picture. What do you mean, Professor? Puzzle number 27. A dramatic farewell. Okay. Train stations are an especially good place for dramatic farewells. I've seen plenty of those movies myself personally. Aren't they? Below is a painting of a man and a woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within this painting, however, is a single unrealistic detail. Find and circle the detail. Huh. That window doesn't make any sense. If it opened like that, it would go through the roof.
Let's see if this works.
Marvelous.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Quite simple. Yeah. That window didn't make sense. In the slightest. I knew there was something strange about that picture. Art critique. Another coin. Wouldn't be funny if someone left a coin in the mountain. You can't see mountains like those in London. I'm telling you, man, this sleepy little farming place is like the chillest place on earth. Mike, I mean, the boss is wandering around the village, and so is that inspector dude. The village is celebrating its 50th anniversary right now, so I bet there's tons of stuff to do. If I weren't stuck working, I'd definitely go check it out myself. So the village was founded only 50 years ago? That's quite young for a settlement in these parts. Yeah, villages like these usually have years and years of history. Maybe even hundreds of years. And it's so peaceful here that I really can't believe we finally will find any clues about the Elysium box. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that, Luke. Remember, one of the first rules of puzzle solving is that the answer is often in the unlikeliest of places. Right as always, Professor. I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled for clues. There we go. Okay. Honestly, you could say this is bringing back some quite pleasant memories of Curious Village. Just looks a tad more colorful. Curious Village definitely was a little bit less saturated than this. But of course, that entire town had an air of eeriness to it, so it really fits with the more desaturated color scheme that it was going for. This one, on the other hand, seems like a more jolly town. This is what I like to imagine Curious Village looks like after it's been saved. Well, Mr. Layton, how are you enjoying your time here in Drugstone? Huh. Well, ain't that peculiar? Well, what's peculiar, sis? He's smiling. It's always a little jarring seeing someone throw one of the biggest tantrums you've seen in your life and acting like a baby, to be genuinely honest, and then acting like nothing's happened. Yeah. But after you see the true side of someone and their true personality, it's hard to not feel unease when they try to act a certain way. Or at least that's how I feel like. It's like you know them too much at that point. It's delightful. Every once in a while, it's nice to leave the city and enjoy the countryside. The air is so fresh and clean. It must be nice to live here all the time. I am so jealous. I don't know, I would get bored without any Wi-Fi. Honestly, I would love to live in a place like this. It's so much more peaceful, less noisy, more colorful, and more entertaining, and more just natural in general than a noisy city. We're gonna have to disagree to agree, sis. Wouldn't be the first time, sis. And so you should be, young man. There's something about this place that makes you feel like a new man. And with the village celebrating its 50th anniversary today, our timing couldn't be better. Come to think of it, your Voluntary Express turned 50 this year, didn't it? Quite the coincidence. Yes indeed it did. Sheer coincidence, of course. That look in your face does not generate confidence. Smells like you're hiding something. Still, it could have been fun to have a double anniversary celebration here at the festival. Well, we already have a grand 50th anniversary celebration planned at the exclusive venue in London. Oh, is that so? Well, I'm sure your party will be on par with the excellence of your train. It will. And on that note, I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Good day to you, Mr. Layton. Good day to you, Mr. Veluga. My, it's already a year since she passed away. Time truly does just fly by. She? Who do you think he was talking about, Professor? I haven't the slightest idea, look. Perhaps a wife or some sort? Significant other of some kind? A family member, perhaps? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Yep, that's a bench. It's very benchy. You know, sometimes Luke says some things that are like even like surprisingly smart. Another benchy bench. A coin in the chimney. Oh. Are you okay, miss? I don't think she looks okay. Yeah, me neither. No, definitely quite the character we got here, judging from that very peculiar expression. Fancy seeing you ladies out and about. Granny just saw a 1 for 2 sale. Well, have you seen how some certain individuals get during the Black Friday dates? It's just insanity, if you ask me. Me? They booted me off the train until they fixed it. If you're after a few puzzles to pass the time, just take a peek inside my shack of wonders. I'll be here until I can get back on the train, so just come by if you get a hankering for a puzzle. I guess we will. I'll tell you though, does railway folk have some nerve booting me off the train like they did? But while I'm waiting, you can take a peek at those teensy little shack for any lost puzzles. I guess we'll do them. There are certain story parts where they will ask you to have a certain amount of puzzles solved after all, so it would be good to have as many as we can solved. That would be definitely wise. Looks big dinner. Dinner. Look, are you sure you can really eat all that? You put in quite an order there. No problem, Professor. I'll clean my plate and still have room for more. It's no wonder the Professor is concerned, as Luke's order cost twice what his own did. Huh. How old is Luke again? To have that young metabolism. My god. I gotta take care of my figure. Touch the prices of the items that Luke ordered. Below you can see all the items that these two ordered along with their prices. Okay. Okay. So double. Star restaurant assigns a young waiter the task of stacking glasses in a decorative way. Eager to please, the waiter immediately draws 5 separate designs and shows them to the owner. The owner takes one glance at the designs and, with a look of irritation, turns to the boy and cries, "This design is preposterous. Preposterous, oh my god. What were you thinking?" Which of the 5 designs is the owner talking about? Well, honestly, from B to E, none of them look very efficient. And especially D, because that one is impossible. Because the cups will be clipping into each other. This one is literally impossible.
Here goes.
He's making
That
stacks in
was
Chima.
almost too easy.
That would be like the only possibility that that could work. No wonder the boss was angry at him. The restaurant, yeah, it's impossible. The simple 2D sketch didn't take into account the rim of the glasses. And with that, we are up to date with all of our puzzles. So for now, let's continue exploring. Huh. Holy shit, it's Eggman! From Sonic? No, it's just a man shaped like an egg. I don't know. Let's get a closer look at him. Oh. He has the glasses and everything. It's Eggman. Humpty Dumpty looking ass. They are quite round, that's for sure. It's a round fella. But so am I. Indeed we are. We were traveling on the Military Express, but we've stopped here for repairs. I don't know if I would like describe you as round and yellow. You're more curvy than anything. Thank you very much, Maggie. I appreciate that. If you're here for repairs, there's only one place it could be headed, am I right? Girls, get you a man with a neck thick as his chest. Hey Punch, hey Punch. What if that's like not a neck? That's like his entire chin. He has no neck. The neck has been consumed by the chin. I mean, he does have the chin line right there. Only one place we could be headed? What do you mean, sir? Was just thinking out loud. Yep, just talking to myself, forget about it. Here, did you notice the festival that's going on today here in the Dropstone? Today marks the 50th year since the founding of our village. Make sure you get in on the fun. A faith worse than death? Honestly, having a single part of your body take over another doesn't sound fun, no matter the context. Any more chimneys with coins? Yes, there are. It marks the 50th year my chin consumed my torso. That is some, excuse my French. Body horror shit. Wow, look at all the stuff there is to do. I've never been to a festival before, it's wonderful. Oh, that's right, Flora. I've forgotten how you grew up in that one little village. Well, now's your chance to make up for lost time. Let's explore. Yes, let's. Where should we go first? Oh, let's go look at that booth over there. I want to see what they got. Wait for me. You two watch where you're running or you'll be liable to crash into something. Hey Yellow, do you find relatable that Professor Layton has to take care of two younglings that like to just go around and have fun? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, but we never caused trouble, right? Never. We never caused you any trouble. Ever. Ever. We're like the perfect little sisters. We never stress you out or tire you out or make you tired because of our, you know, being the young ones and having needing to be taken care of and shit. We never do that stuff for you, right? No. Not at all. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Why would you ask me that? Oh. Oh, but if it isn't our good old friend, the villain from the last game. Balloons. Another coin. Seems to be a person over there. But we also found a sick puzzle. I wonder if Flora gets her own puzzle-solving animation. That would be interesting. What are all these arrows for? Oh, it's a fairground game. Oh. Oh. Sir? I am not here to judge physical appearances, but we were just talking about chins overtaking bodies? Why is... Huh. I have so many questions. Why is his nose touching his chin? Why does his chin look like a bud? Why is one of his arms smaller than the other one? Motherfucker is built like the Charger from Left 4 Dead. You're not wrong. Hey there, Squirts. Try your hand at this game of mine. Looking like a lost Kong sibling. Tell you what, since business is so slow right now, the first try is on me. Gosh, really, mister? Come on, Flora, we can try together. Puzzle 29. Which arrow? Okay. Okay. The wagon switches the angles from one of the three arrows attached to the wall. Assuming that all three arrows are perfectly straight, which arrow is connected to the switch? Okay. That would be... arrow B?
Just leave it to me.
Simple.
Piece of cake.
Marvelous. Nicely done, Shorty. Here's a little something for that fine performance. I just want to see this man in another pose, in another sprite. I just need to see how this man operates with this physicality. Oh. Okay, so the biceps are big, but the forearms are extremely thin. Okay. There you can see it. And very stuffy. Okay. Okay, take it back. It's not built like the charger from Left 4 Dead. The Left 4 Dead charger at least has the entire arm that's buff and the entire arm that's tiny. This one just half and half. This one is half charger. What a strange individual. Makes you wonder what kind of workout routines they do in this town. They probably focus on very specific parts and nothing else. This man's legs say smaller than his nose. That shouldn't be physically possible, but here we are. We're doing some top secret festival prep back here, so you can't come in yet, okay? Okay. We'll explore something else in that case. Such nice mountains. Laurel. Hey there, fellas. I'm in a real bind here. Hop on all gal out, will you? What seems to be the problem, madam? My sweet little bird fell down a hole in the ground. I want to help the poor thing, but I just can't reach her. Do you have any ideas? I believe there's something we can try. Puzzle 36. The trapped bird. Okay. Seems the bird is stuck in there and there seems to be a snake. Oh no, Laurel's poor little bird has fallen down a long one hole in the ground. In front of the bird are 3 paths labeled A, B, and C. Which tunnel should the bird take in order to make it back above ground? Okay. Okay, path A is gonna take him straight to the snake. Same with C. So I guess B.
This should do the trick.
Marvelous.
Ha! Wonderful.
Very nice. The bird can safely escape her underground confines by following tunnel B. Any other tunnel will leave her deeper underground or into the mouth of the very hungry snake. Speaking of hungry, I could go for some nice nourishment myself. But I am saving myself for tonight after all. I do have a date with my dear sweetheart after all. I'm taking her to a really nice restaurant that I found recently. Oh, thank you very much for the water redeem, friend Punch. Guys, if we can go like one stream without this girl right here talking about her also pretty girlfriend, take a shot. Because it's gonna be means celebration. I do believe it's a little unfair to make comments like that when you make comments about your life all the time. It's good to share sometimes. I wish I had some way of thanking you properly. Oh, I know. Here, you can have this tea set and these lovely herbs. Take them, I insist. Okay, a tea set minigame. Huh. Interesting. To access the tea set, touch the trunk icon. Okay. To mix and brew a variety of herbal teas. I love tea myself. I wish I could drink it, but the temperature has not been very helpful. It's not really the time of year to start drinking such a warm drink. As sad as that is. A coin in the fence. Oh, and a puzzle in the tree. Look at this crazy looking tree, Professor. It's all warped. With a structure like that, it must be quite old. I wonder how old it's been. Oh, look. A little conversation reminded me of a puzzle I know. Care to hear it? Why not? Puzzle 34. Trees on an old road. Okay. The country road you see here is decorated with a single straight row of trees, each a set distance from its neighbor. Of the 5 trees labeled A to E, which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them? Study the image carefully and draw a line between the letter of 2 trees you've chosen. Okay. You know, this could be the kind of puzzle where people get stuck. Because it asks you, like, of the 5 trees level 8 to which 2 trees have the greatest distance between them. It never mentions neighboring trees. So the answer is very simple. It's simpler than it seems. It never says between A and B, B and C, C and D and E. Or this could be another later red herring. Deceptively simple.
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
Marvelous. Layton does love those. And so do I, personally. Perhaps I should have prepared something a bit more challenging for you, Luke. Well, we'll save that for the next time. For now, let's continue our walk about the village. What a lovely weather. If only today were a proper holiday. Coin on the roof. I don't think there's any more coins. Okay, oh, the lady who was practically guarding this area is gone. Hello, mister. Gracious, the weather couldn't be finer for celebrating Dropstone's fancy 50th. My memory is not what it used to be, but you're not from around here, are you? Waiting for the train? How do I know, you ask? Well, this isn't the first time it's happened. As fancy as that train is, it must be in rotten shape. Chin up, Sonny. More often than not, the train gets fixed in a few hours. What with the festival and all, there's plenty to see and do here in the meantime. Layton here has not said a thing. He hasn't even said hello. This old man is just hugging the like hugging the conversation. He's standing there, perhaps a little bit awkwardly. Thank you for the information. If I could trouble you for a moment though, I'd like to ask about the relic known as the Elysian Box. You may also know it as the Pandora's Box. Oh dear me. I have never heard of that dreadful thing. Look, he's old. He doesn't have much else. Fair point. Never, you hear? Well, I'm not sure if I want to talk to you anymore. That just makes me think you do know about the elusive Pandora's Box. To be frank, I was in high spirits till you came along. Now I'm grumpier than a cat in the rain. If you want to prove you're sorry for ruining my day, solve this here puzzle. Old people? Old people. Folks of higher age. World's best golfer. Holy shit, it's Mario! A pro golfer has the amazing ability to consistently put distance of 3, 5, and 7 and 11 meters. Strangely enough, though those are the only distances he can put. Currently, our golfer stands on the green with his ball 20 meters from the hole. What's the fewest numbers of strokes he can use to get that ball into the hole? Assume that if the ball is hit farther than the distance remaining of the hole, it will roll over to the other side without going into the cup. Okay. So 3, 5, 7, and 11. That is how I act. I don't know about that, Punch. You've been consistently friendly and pleasant to be around with since the day we met you. So I don't think that description is entirely accurate, to be honest. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just being nice. I am as honest as they come. So don't you worry, for my judgment is true. And the answer is 2 here. 2 shots.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Marvelous.
Ha! Wonderful.
Because he doesn't have to shoot in a straight line. He could do 2 shots of 11 meters. Just like that. Marvelous. That's the ticket, very nice. You got a good head on those shoulders, Sonny. Mind you, you'd need one to wear that hat. Thanks? Hey, Yellow, if you had Layton's hat, how would you wear it? Would you wear it like in one of your ears? Or like, would you have to make holes for it? I don't usually wear hats, and most of the time our hats that we wear have holes in them for our ears to be comfy. I did wear hats back in our previous seasons, especially my detective outfit, which I miss dearly personally. But hey, we'll get other outfits in the future, I'm sure. Perhaps some coins here. Perhaps in one of the trees? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. But that's fine. Let's continue exploring. Now that we have a whole nother section to explore after all. Look at all these new stalls. Now this is what I call a festival. I'd like Flora to be a little bit more active, honestly. But she's enjoying the festival, so we'll let her be for now. Hey, Buddy Freddy's in Circle. Welcome, friend. Hopefully your day has been a pleasant one thus far. And before I forget, here's your emoji. And here you are. The cat has arrived, as they say. Serval Watson. I like that name. The cat is out of the box. There you go. Now you're ready to solve some mysteries with yours truly. Hopefully your day has been a pleasant one thus far, Serval. Allow me to drink some water. I'm in need of nourishment. Some fresh water to satiate the body in need of hydration. The cat is out of the box. One may say it's out of Pandora's box. That is quite the observation, friend Alfrey. One observation that I totally agree with. Quite clever, if I'm honest. Just a little busy. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Oh, I just love all the hustle and bustle. It's so wonderful. Shall we take in some more of the plaza sights then? Definitely. Huh. I want you to look at Layton and Luke posing with their arms crossed like they're in the cover for a rap CD. Some may say that's like the most gangsta shit you've ever seen. Holy shit, that goes hard. I'm not sure if I understand what you said, but as they say, go off, I guess. Straight out of Curious Village. Cool. Okay. Oh my god, he's shaved like a frog! Hey fellows, pleasure to meet you. My name's Albert and I am Beautiful Dropstone's #1 fan. Heard you've been running around Dropstone asking questions, but you haven't talked to me yet. If you solve this puzzle then, I, the king of Dropstone trivia, will answer your questions. That would be useful. More information is always more than welcome. Okay, we will solve your Begin counting from this man and proceed anti-clockwise around the wheel. You'll eventually remove all the female portraits. Yeah. It's barely solved. Oh, it gave me chills. It really did. You know, I just read that comment punch, and I may have to agree with you. They do have some sort of Arnold type aura to them. Okay, ask away. If you got any questions about the village or its history, I'm your man. It's slightly off topic, but do you know anything about the relic known as the Elysian Box? You may have heard people referring to it as Pandora's box as well. It's hard to believe, but you've gone beyond my area of expertise. I've never heard of such thing. What I can tell you is that the older people in this village jump at the very mention of the supernatural. From what I gather, it seems they have some connection to the village in the days of its founding. Unfortunately, that's all the info I can really give you on that subject. Sorry to let you down. That's all. There goes our so-called genius. Parting with what was so dear to your heart is even more painful than the tightest wig. When she was a child, I used to read her until she fell asleep. She looked just like an angel. Oh, nothing cuts so deep as separation's knife. Cripes, I don't know about that. I never really given it much thought. Oh, footnote. I wasn't expecting one as young as yourself to fully understand my malice. I wouldn't underestimate Luke. He might be young, but we've been through some adventures together. Don't mind me, I'll just excuse myself for now. Do you think I just got dumped? Actually, he seemed sad in a different way, didn't he? Best not to pry too deeply into the private affairs of others, Luke. It's not of becoming of a gentleman. You're right, Professor. Oh? It seems we have found some sort of puzzle in this location. Look at this little monument here, Professor. It appears to be commemorating something. Let's see what's written on it. Reading is a puzzle. Well, duh. Okay. Dropstone was founded 50 years ago, and the founders commissioned a stone sculpture to commemorate that day. Unfortunately, the Dozy sculpture managed to engrave the wrong date onto it. The whole village had to live with the erroneous sculpture until some bright spark realized that converting it in a certain way would enable the correct date to be displayed. Think about what this sculpture could have been converted into in order to display the correct date. On which date was Dropstone founded? Answer in 4 digits, day and month. Okay. So we have 12 and 8 here. Oh, I think I get it. Okay. That is actually very clever. Keep in mind this is a fountain. This is classic Layton misdirection. It's 13-8.
Consider this puzzle solved.
And you want to see why?
Ah, wonderful.
If you're still unsure of why that's the answer, it's the reflection from the water. when the fountain is on. Clever. I really like that one. According to the writing here, this village was founded by its first settler 50 years ago. 50 years sounds like a long time for a person, but I suppose it's not very long for a village. Quite so. But this fact just invites more questions. Why did this settler come here in the first place? It's hard to believe he or she simply set forth from their old residence to found a new village. Okay. A coin on a bench. That actually makes sense. People sit in benches and a coin may have fallen out of their pockets. So it would make sense that we will find a coin in a place like this. There are some more stalls over there the other way. Let's see what kind of stuff they got going on. Oh, fireworks. Wow, look at those gigantic cow balloons. It looks like the villagers are setting up for the livestock competition. Livestock competition? That sounds like fun. Yes, I'd certainly like to see the competition myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet. While we're waiting, can we go and see more of the village? Certainly. We can return later when the competition commences. Yay! The professor, Luke, and Flora decide to walk around until the livestock competition starts. Coin. Oh. Ah, the competition still hasn't started. If I'm not mistaken, this building must be the village hall. Yup, it looks like it's closed for the day. Well, they probably wanted to give everyone a chance to enjoy today's festivities. Look, this reminds me of a puzzle set in front of a village hall like this one. Care to give it a go? You know it, Professor. 47. A mayoral election. Huh. 3 people at odds with one another are running for mayor in the upcoming town election. They are all locals of the town, which has a voter population of 40. In order to win, a candidate must get more votes than any other candidate. If each of the 40 voters cast a single vote and every vote is reconciled, what is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory? This is your traditional, pretty classic math problem. I would assume 20?
Here goes.
Marvelous.
Piece of cake.
There you go. The winner needs at least 20 votes. Simple enough. Well done. Now, we really should get back to investigating the village. Is there anything else to investigate? Yes, there is. Barrel. Coin. Core, I wish I could live in that mansion surrounded by trees. No coins around these parts. There you go. One on the ground, the most common place to find a coin, at least in real life. And as for this individual, let's proceed with interacting with him. I never forget a face, and I don't know any of yours. You must have come on the Militariat's players. Since you're new in town, let me clue you in on a few key facts about Dropstone. I know you're interested, so don't act all bashful and reserved on my account. Listen, if you only know one name in Dropstone, make sure it's Mr. Anderson. Thank you pretty much for the water redeem. I appreciate it, Servo. Mr. Anderson. What is this, the freaking Matrix? Not only is the man swimming in money, but he basically runs Dropstone. Well, Keanu Reeves is pretty popular. Maggie is not Keanu Reeves. But Mr. Anderson! Listen, the day Keanu Reeves shows up in a Professor Layton game, I will buy you an entire tub of ice cream. Thank you pretty much for the stretch redeem. I could use some of that. Much better. Let's continue. But he said a top bloke who treats everyone with respect, even the postman. That'd be me, by the way. You can tell a lot about a man by the way he treats his local postie. But even nice guys like him have troubles. I hear he spends all his time worrying about his daughter. That reminds me, I just saw a pair of unusual characters head out towards Mr. Anderson's house. They said they were policemen from London, but something about them seemed awfully fishy to me. Two people, huh? Are you referring to Inspector Chalmey and his assistant? Chalmey, you say? That sounds right. He said he was here on official police business and needed to see Mr. Anderson. Yeah, that does sound like Chalmey, okay. Now I'm craving ice cream too. I could go for some ice cream myself, but as I mentioned before, I am saving myself for tonight. Since I am going on a date. Hey, Yellow, while you're out, can I be in charge? I don't know if that's a really good idea. Cyan, you're in charge. Oh, come on, what the hell? Well, it seems that Mr. Anderson serves as the head of this community. It's only natural that he know about who and what passes through this area. He's a big fish, alright? You're bang on the money about that. I mean, even the owner of the Militariat's place stops in to pay him a visit when he's in town. Yes, I bet those two officers are being waited on like kings at Mr. Anderson's as we speak. But enough chit chat. We got a festival going on now, so go on and have some fun. Okay. Or we can go see what Shelmy is up to. But look at that cute little shop. Do we have time to take a peek inside? I can't see any harm in it. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Wait. Huh. Cat statue. This cat sculpture is certainly expressive. Yep. He's a cute one. Oh, if you like cats, Professor, I got just the puzzle for you. I do love cats, look, so please go on. A puzzle about cats, and it's 51. That does make me happy. It's called Crazy Cats. Okay. One of the three color pictures A, B, or C is the same picture as the black and white one displayed in the far left. Can you find which one? The only difference is that the picture on the far left has its content flipped left to right and its colors inverted and changed black and white. It's B.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Marvelous. Yeah, he was the eyes. You always make it look so easy. You always need to focus on the fine details, dear Serval. Ow, these are so cute. Coin. This is quite the variety of paints. Greetings, I don't think I've seen you around these parts before. May I ask your name? Yellow, you're very smart. Can you answer the question of where her nose begins and where her forehead starts? Because they seem to be combined. I don't know where the forehead ends and the nose begins. I was trying to figure that out myself, actually. But judging people by their physical appearance, it could be considered rude. Charmed, sir. Welcome to Dropstone, Professor Layton. My name is Dorothy, and I am the maid in service of the Anderson family. Tell me, what brings you to our humble village? My companions now are after an artifact known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of the name before? Can't say that I have. But the master is quite knowledgeable about curiosities such as that. The master, madam? Oh yes, excuse my thoughtlessness. I keep forgetting you're new here. You see, I've ventured there. There's not a single resident of our village who doesn't know Mr. Anderson. I see. Well, if it's possible, we'd be very grateful for an audience with Mr. Anderson. Normally, I'd say he'd be glad to receive you, but lately he's been preoccupied with his daughter. I don't mean to pry, but has there been some issue between Mr. Anderson and his daughter? Well, yes, just between you, me, and the wall. His daughter has been secretly planning a trip alone. Secretly planning a trip alone? I hope she's not planning to run away. What's worse is that the master has started to suspect something is going on behind his back. But after much discussion, we servants have decided to give her a warm send-off. So you're in support of allowing this girl to go off on her own? Why is that? Because the purpose of the trip is to fulfill the wishes of the young lady's mistress, late grandmother. I see. May I inquire as to what those wishes might have been? Well, I myself have only heard scraps of the story from other people, so I can't say much, but whatever the requests, it's one that the young mistress seems to feel is extremely important. Oh, look at that! Here I am gossiping away when there's a supper to prepare. Please excuse me, Professor Layton. I need to get back to work. Oh, wait a second. Rats, she's gone. Is it just me, Professor, or does it sound like Mr. Anderson's daughter is planning to leave home? If she is, doesn't it seem strange to you that the family servants are cheering her on? Yes, very. And think about the consequences should Mr. Anderson find out what's been going on. The servants must have truly solid reason if they've resolved to keep a secret like this. What could it possibly be? Getting the feeling Dropstone isn't as ordinary as it looks. You're not the only one, look. But enough speculation, let's go and explore more of the village. Okay, Professor. Before I forget... Much better. It seems to be some sort of gentleman with a backpack. And big shoes. Very big shoes, like what are those, mister? Hey there, I'm a world traveler, but I'm stuck here until I can score a ticket with the Military Express. I was hoping for a freebie, so I told Mr. Beluga one of my puzzles to break the ice. Unfortunately for me, he got all hot under the collar when he couldn't solve it. Here, maybe you'll have better luck with it. Puzzle number 45. Baggage claim. Okay, ooh. Okay, a sliding puzzle. These ones are usually tricky. Okay, what rotten luck. While trying to pick up your luggage, you find that your bag is at the very back of the pile. The porter unloading the luggage claims the other boxes in the hold have prevented You're a clever lot, aren't you? With people like you around, maybe we might actually solve the mystery of the Military Express. People say that the train occasionally makes a stop at a Phantom Town found on no map. A Phantom Town? Could just be wild rumors though, who knows? Yellow in an alternate universe. Splendid. Who knows, I am still yellow in that universe though. Perhaps I am Sammy Orange in that universe, in this speculative fictional universe. Any coins around here? One under a rock. Wow, look at the size of that mansion. I bet you could get lost in there. It is impressive to say the least. I'm sure the massive manor belongs to Mr. Anderson. So that's where Inspector Shamley and his assistant went, right? I'd like to see this place for myself. Can we go and take a look? No, it's all the same, but your phrases are very slightly changed. Huh. Well, not much of an alternate universe, isn't it? Although, universes where everything is exactly the same despite some small details are a little bit unnerving. No, for now I think our best course of action is to gather what information we can at the village. Besides, I imagine the Andersons already have their hands full with their current guests. Huh. An individual? Gabe? Hey, it's Gabe Newell from bulbsoftware.com. Oh. Phew. That should do it. Good afternoon. What are you doing there, sir? Me? Oh, I'm just doing a little fishing in this here lake. Sounds like a lot of work. Have you had much luck? Actually, that's a good question. Now that I think about it, how many have I managed to catch today? Okay, puzzle number 33. Fishing net. A large net has been cast out in the pond to catch small fish. The pond's surface is small, but it's actually wider underwater, so parts of the sunken net are no longer visible from the surface. Assuming that there are no tears in the net, and that the whole rim of the net is constructed of a single length of rope that ends on the shore, how many of the fish visible in the pond will be caught by when the net is pulled? Okay. Okay. 1, 2.
Let's see if this works.
Marvelous.
Piece of cake.
There is a universe where I'm obsessed with pizza instead of burger. That does sound very strange, but it is an alternate universe after all. There you go. 7 fishes. Oh, what a haul. Tonight's feast, I feast like a king. Goodbye, Gabe. There you go. Where else can we go? Huh. Look who it is, Mr. Chalmy himself. And the assistant. I will speak to the assistant first. Oh, someone is, as they say, sleepy. Professor, I think this chap here fell asleep standing up. Judging by his uniform, he must be a security guard. I certainly don't approve of sleeping on the job. The perimeter is secure. Please confirm identity by solving this puzzle. Perhaps he's dreaming he's a cat. We can't be too sure, honestly. Wouldn't be the weirdest dream I've heard about. Tangled ropes. Okay. 3 loops of rope are tangled together with a single red rope that has been tied in a very loose knot. Can you work out how many of the smaller loops of rope would get caught in this knot when the red rope is pulled tight from both ends? Remember, even if a loop passes through the knotted part of the red rope now, it might fall away when the red rope is tightened. Okay, if we pull from both sides. Okay. How many of the smaller ropes? Maybe like 5? Maybe just 1? Okay, first of all, 5 is not an option here, and no 1 is wrong. Then how many, Professor? None. Okay, now I know you're talking out of your ass.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Marvelous. None of them. They will all fall? Or just paying for the red one? Well done, sir, and continues to snore. He must be hopelessly addicted to puzzles if he's talking about it in his sleep. Even I don't do that. Imagine having such an obsession with puzzles that even Layton tells you to calm down. Honestly, this guy should chill with whatever is making his chin like a freaking glass of water. Huh. Motherfucker here like a Giga Chad Luigi. Okay. We're gonna have to talk to Chelmy now. Oh, it's Inspector Chelmy. Well, look who it is. This guy is the walking masculine filter. Hello, Inspector. Are you returning from the Anderson estate? I don't know where you're getting your information, Layton, but you're as light as a fox. As a matter of fact, I did just come from there, but Mr. Anderson himself wasn't home. He seems he's off presiding over some livestock competition or other. A likely story, I am sure. I'm curious, have you found a connection between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating? Not that it's any of your business, but perhaps you can be of help. I've heard rumors that he tried to find these Elysian bugs and in the past, so I went to talk to him. But when I got to the house, the butler told me he wasn't home and that I should leave at once. Can you believe it? Mind you, I wouldn't be surprised if he was just pretending to not be at home. I went out of my way to go up and see the man. The least he could do is offer me a cuppa. But why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the Elysian bugs in the first place? It's anyone's guess, Luke. We won't know more until we can ask him in person. In that case, I suppose we should head over to the livestock competition Mr. Anderson is judging. Fine. Let his battleship roll around in the mud with his precious cows. I shall be elsewhere. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing's nothing more than a frivolous distraction for the rich. I can only assume his obsession with the buck stems from the excess of time and money in his hands. After what we heard about his daughter, I'm not so sure. But there's definitely something going on with Mr. Anderson, I'm sure. We are always happy to cooperate, Inspector. Now please excuse us. fine. Off you go. We got work to do. Yes, sir. Alright, we better hurry back to the competition grounds. The professor, Luke, and Flora decide to return to the site of the livestock competition. Oh, hello. Another new character has been found. Oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut in this board, but I botched it right up. It's pretty much useless as it is. Can you think of a way to turn the pieces into a solid square? Okay. Board cutter 1. It seems there's gonna be more of these in the future. Here we have an oddly shaped board. Since this board is rather unwieldy as it is, you've decided to cut it into 2 pieces and rejoin the pieces to form a square. I'm already seeing the answer as I read this. It's right here, and then you move this L shape right here.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Marvelous. Easier than it looks, isn't it? Whoa, that so did the trick. Thanks, now I can finally get back to building that shed. Good job. Let's continue. My goodness, look at this place. Well, we made it back in time to catch the competition. If we've been informed correctly, Mr. Anderson is judging the entries. So he should be somewhere around here, right? Indeed. I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man. Uh-oh. It looks like the 2 men over there are getting pretty hot under the collar about something. I wonder what the matter is. Just look at that mangy hide. Anyone with 2 eyes can say that's no bovine of mine. I know what's going on here. Someone swapped my prize cow for this low-class heifer. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours? Now, how do you expect me to do that? Oh dear, this is going to get ugly. What's wrong, mister? This fella here seems convinced someone swapped his prize cow for another cow. Well, you should be able to identify which one is yours if it's that important, right? Or at least have some sort of information about your specific cow, if you can identify it as not your own, this one in particular. I'm telling you, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horns to tail. See what I mean? There's just no convincing him. We can't start the contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how we can clear the situation up. I'll take care of this. The cows are sure to know if any monkey business has gone on. Of course, why didn't I think of that myself? I'll leave this one to you, Luke. Huh, quite the fancy looking cows we have here. With really fancy hairstyles from the looks of it. Excuse me, ladies, can you help us out here? Come on, Yellow, you're doing the voice acting. Say moo! Moo! I see. Ah, come on, say it! No one will mind. Moo. There you go. Was that so hard? Moo. Moo moo. Did you find anything of use? I certainly did. It had the sum of our conversation. It goes something like this. Puzzle number 50. Misinformation. I get it. Nice pun name. Moveless. Okay. 5 cows are grazing at the festival. 2 of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. The other 3 are no way cows, a different variety that always lies. Use the following statements from each cow to work out which cows are the liars. Touch a letter to mark it with an X. A. D is a no way, I promise. B says, oh no. C isn't a true moo cow. C says A in a no way cow, no way. D says E is a no way if I've ever seen one. And E says B is definitely not a true moo. Don't have a cow, man. Okay. Okay, judging from these statements. I think the liar, the ones lying are... A, C, and E?
Here goes. That was almost too easy.
Marvelous. There, I said it. It looks like these 2 ladies swapped places while waiting for the competition to start. Things should be all sorted out now. Oh, you betcha. Look at that build, that luster sheen, that soulful gaze. That is my cow, no doubt. Amusing. Speaking of which, look at this guy. I think we found another like victim of chinification syndrome, where your chin takes over your torso and neck and your body. Better than okay, kid. With my darling back, I'm shooing for that blue ribbon. Thanks. Well, look, you certainly have a way with animals. Oh, it's nothing really. Look over here, you two. They're about to announce the winner. And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy Crowd is... that fat creature. Oscar showstopping bovine beauty, Mootilda. Mootilda. Hold on now. You mean to tell me my sweet behemoth didn't take the first place? You shouldn't have swapped your cow back, Clever. If you kept quiet, you'd be the winner, eh? I was robbed! Robbed! The competition must be rigged! Rigged, I tell you. To think you went through all that trouble to get his cow back and end up losing because of it. Yes, I suppose it goes to show that things don't always go as planned in life. Right you are, Professor. Say, shouldn't Mr. Anderson be around here somewhere? It's going to take some effort to find him in the crowd these stands. Let's look around a bit. He really other very lost. You ever heard the old saying, the clothes make the man? Well, from the look of your duds, I'd say you got your acting Golden. No swanky nightclub will turn you away. I guarantee it. Thank you, I guess. We never did manage to meet Mr. Anderson, did we? Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he provided us with a lead on the Elysian box. Hello, Nick. Thank you very much for the war redeem and the stretch. That is highly appreciated. There we go. Much better. Hey there, fellas. I haven't seen you around these parts before. I heard you were chatting about Mr. Anderson and I thought myself, hey, I can help. Here, I'll point him out. Oh? Of course, it's not gonna be as easy. Who is Mr. Anderson? Neo from the Matrix series, aka freaking Keanu Reeves. I tell you. It's not gonna be Keanu Reeves. Okay. I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. He shouldn't be too hard to spot with that with that beard and a hat. Yup, he's a real gentleman and he always looks smart with his cane and that dapper little bow tie. Oh, and he doesn't wear glasses, in case you're wondering. Look, there he is now. Using the clues from the above statement, can you find and circle Mr. Anderson in the crowd? Okay. Huh. It seems this was like the beards and hats convention. Okay. This one wears glasses. This one has a mustache instead of a beard. That one doesn't have a cane. It just has flowers. This is the one.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Marvelous.
Ha! Wonderful.
Everyone at the steampunk convention. There he is. Good eye. Looks like the wind tried to carry off Mr. Anderson's hat. Good day, sir. I'm searching for the one Mr. Anderson. Might you be him? His face has quite the curious shape. Honestly, he looks like he would have a really high-pitched voice. I am the one and only, my friend. And with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? The name is Herschel LAYTON. My friends and I have come to this fine place in search of the Elysian box. I thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us in some direction. The Elysian box, you say? Why would you want to go chasing after a thing like that? I take it you're familiar with it? Familiar? I can't hear Mr. Anderson without thinking of the Matrix. I know, right? I've been telling them that this whole time, but they're like, oh no, Keanu Reeves is not gonna be Keanu Reeves. My god, thank you, show. Thank you, you get it. She's been making Matrix jokes since the name Mr. Anderson appeared on screen for the first time. Also, welcome to a stream show. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, I believe my dear mother once searched for the very box of which you speak. Interesting. Please elaborate. It's getting better, thank you. That is a huge relief, my friend. Make sure to rest once you're able to. You deserve it. Plus, it's Friday after all. Make sure to have a nice meal and enjoy the rest of your day once you're available. You deserve it after all. Oh well, my birth mother died when I was very young. The mother I speak of is actually my mother-in-law, Sophia. She founded this village way back when, the kindest soul you've ever met, sharp too. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Since I never knew my own mother, I suppose it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed away, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Sophia had looked high and low for that box, but she never could find what she was looking for. So she made efforts of her own to search for it? Fascinating. Tell me, where might Sophia be now? She left us last year. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room, writing. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. I see. I am sorry for your loss. Thank you. Well, my mother might have known something about the subject, but she's gone now. Now, you know as much as I do. I regret that I couldn't be of more help to you, sir. Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks. Oh, one more thing before you go, Mr. Layton. Please take a look around you. These picturesque hills, these happy people. Dropstone has been blessed with it so much. Sophia built this place from scratch into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone must never be allowed to wither and die like so many other villages. Huh. So you're telling me there's like some villages who did not have such luck, you say? That is sad to hear. But it is nice to see all these people being happy about the village. After all, this place owes its ties to its current prosperity to the many sacrifices she made. Forgive my ramblings. Once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time in Dropstone and be well. Good day. Looks like that was another dead-end lead. Oh, I wouldn't say that, look. It would appear this village is inextricably linked to the Elysium box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. I wonder what he meant by sacrifices. Well, that is something for us to ponder later. For now, let's make our way to the station. Alright, Professor. Thankfully, we do know our way to the station. Here we go. It seems we have found quite a lot of information on this place. And there seems to be some connections to the Elysium box after all. There is a reason why Sophia was looking for it. And the many sacrifices that Anderson mentioned might be linked to it after all. A lot happening around this box, that is true. But that might have to be a puzzle that we solve next time, when we continue with Professor Layton and Pandora's box. Thank you everyone so much for watching the stream, and I hope you have enjoyed the journey with me thus far. It's been a pleasure to stream for you all, but we must call it a day for today. It was a lovely time, Yellow, thank you. It was a lovely time for me as well. Thank you very much for joining me for another edition of Professor Layton. I am loving this so far, to say the least. It's nice to see a game that challenges my puzzle solving skills after all. Thank you to the patrons for their constant support, and I will see you in the next one, everybody. Take care, make sure to enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. And I will see you, Space Cowboy. Bang.
I was cooling in the motel for a minute. Loved ones that I won't tell how I'm living. Now I'm in the woods, trailer park, staying hidden. In the rap game, slashing through a million minions. IRL is lame cause I'm broke in Virginia. Surrounded by the slimy cold-blooded they amphibians. I ain't dark as I was, hit the amphibians. Pulled a beam katana out, then the slaughterhouse. I was hired cause you talking loud, starting drama now. I got fired cause I understood what they talking about. So I fight them cause I understand all they trauma now. In the woods, smoking on some woods, game me feeling good, but it's great. Can escape my fate, would it if I could? On some LBs, for these LBs I had to hustle. Desperately trying to find paradise through this desperate struggle. One kill and be killed, it's the way that I'm living. Throw my life away, but I had to hide my feelings. Trying to stack LBs straight to the ceiling.